Okay. All right, Malik. As far as the Snider team goes, you had success last season, but you have a new coach. So what are some of the similarities and differences you think we'll see from the Snider Panthers this coming season?
I think discipline will be a big change for this year. Coach Rauch just came in very strong and put his foot down a little bit on how our team should be handled this year. It's going to go great.
When you take a look at this Snider team, what do you see as the biggest strengths? And then again, what are some of the things that you guys need to work on before that first game?
Our biggest strength is just that we're going to give it our all, and I feel like our strength will be defense, and we need to work on our offensive game and just playing together as one.
As far as you go, where are you in terms of skill set? Where have you improved the most since we saw you last season? What did you do over the summer to get better, and where are you an even better player than we saw last year?
I feel like I have got a little bit stronger, just a little bit more aggression and just going up and trying to dunk everything. Ball handling has gotten a little better in my shooting skills, just being a leader out there.
Going into this season, you are one of the top candidates for Mr. Basketball in the state of Indiana. What kind of pressure does that put on you, or how much do you look forward out there to proving? Because it's tough for guys not from Indianapolis to kind of get the notoriety. But how do you view going into this season as one of the favorites for Mr. Basketball?
Try not to think about it too much, but you know it is there. So just go in and play ball and try to do the best that I can and actually earn it if I am going to win.
When you take a look at this season, what are the biggest goals for this team, and what is it going to take for you guys to reach those goals?
Just working hard every day, and the goal for us is, of course, to win it all, but first off, start off with the conference and then get out of our sectional. But just working hard and playing together and just being a team, a family.
Appreciate it, my man. Now the head coach at Snider, what are some of the things that you are looking to implement in your first season as the head coach of the Panthers?
Yeah, so this is my third stop as a head coach, and so it's a lot about this is the way that we want to play, and one of those things is with a sense of togetherness, and together is definitely our motto, and it means so much more than on the court. You know, it has to do with our middle school guys being together with our high school guys, and our former players always knowing that they're always Panthers, but it definitely does mean on the court, and we want to play together and compete together, and so that'll be a big part of it. The other part is playing with a certain level of discipline and toughness. And so that's starting to permeate in some of our workouts, and some guys are starting to sense it, and so I'm just ready to get going and really have those things take off to the next level.
You start off this team, first glance has to be Malik Williams. I mean, he's one of the premier players in the state of Indiana. His name is up there as one of the top candidates for Mr. Basketball. What have you seen from him, and what are going to be some of the things that you guys can do to, complement what he brings to the court on any given Friday night?
You know, I went in knowing that Malik had a skill set that allowed him to play inside and outside. And I'll be honest, I still am very impressed with what he can do on the perimeter. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so, yeah, we'll be able to use him on the outside, use him on the inside. But, you know, I think that my whole thing is make the game easy. Let's play defense. Let's run the floor. Let's create for people. And no matter who's getting the assist and who's getting the points, make the game easy and have fun playing. When it gets to a half court, I think that we'll be able to expose some mismatches, not only with Malik, but with some other guys well inside and outside.
You have Malik back in the post, but you graduated a couple of other big guys that were obviously very successful. Personnel-wise, what do you have coming back outside of Malik, and who are some of the guys that we're going to be seeing step into larger roles for Snider this season?
That's a great question, you know, and we have Jordan Gorman, who's a 3-year senior, and you know, he's a nice basketball player, and I remember him from my DeKalb days, and so I'd like to think that he's definitely going to be a mainstay in terms of what we're going to get. Outside of that, you know, coming in at August, and just getting a chance to meet some of the guys, not everybody, and now we've got a lot of football guys that'll make a deep run. We'll see. You know, we'll see who wants to come out this year and who wants to and give what it takes to put up championship level effort and discipline and toughness, and we'll go from there.